It's Friday, April 7th, and I'm like 2 weeks into my cut. Just a little update. I woke up this morning at 157 pounds. I've almost lost 10 pounds in about a week and a half. So doing pretty good, but the problem I'm having now is I'm losing too much weight too fast. So in order to compromise for that, what I do is I'm gonna go over my diet right now. So last week I was on low carb, high carb, and then low carb again. So that was my cycle. It was a 4-day cycle: low carb, high carb, low carb. And I did that all week last week, and I lost about 8 pounds. So a little bit too much than I want to lose. So in order to slow that down, I'm gonna have more higher carb days. So I'm gonna go over what my low carb and what my high carb days are real quick, and then I'm gonna show you guys how I calculated my numbers. So let's get started. I'll try to show you guys like right here, but who knows. This morning I came in at I weigh 160 pounds right now. So take the number 160, multiply it by 14 or 16. I'm like a more active individual, so I'm gonna keep it in the middle. I'm gonna keep it at 15 just to play it safe. So 160 times 15. 160 times 15 comes out to be 2,400. So that's how many calories you need in a day. So that's where you sit at in one day. That's how many calories you need to burn just to maintain where you are. Okay, so that's my number. Now I'm gonna be in a calorie deficit, so I'm gonna try to lose 1 pound. 1 pound is equal to 3,500 calories. So if you want to lose a pound a week, then you subtract that number by 500, because 500 times 7, there's 7 days in a week, equals 3,500 calories. So that's 1 pound in a week. So I'm going to subtract 500 from my 2,400 calories, so that equals 1,900. So in a day, I can consume 1,900 calories if I want to lose a pound in 1 week. So from 1,900, so we got that all taken care of. We found how many calories I need to lose a pound a week. So now the question is, what are my macros? Where do my macros need to be? So in order to find your macros, first we're going to start off on protein. So you got protein. Now what protein basically is going to rebuild your muscles. I'll go over that in another video. But in order to find my protein, what you need to do is your protein intake needs to be 0.8 to 1.3 times your body weight. So what I'm gonna use 1.2. So let's just say 1.2 times my body weight. So I'm gonna go 160 times 1.2. That comes out to be 192 grams of protein. So I need 192 grams of protein. Now the next thing we're gonna find after protein is gonna be fats. So with fats, you multiply fats by 0.3 to 0.4 times your body weight. So I'm gonna do right in the middle, 0.35. That's gonna be 56. So I need 56 grams of fat. 56 grams of fat. So what we got going, we got 192 grams of protein, we got 56 grams of fat. Now, how do we find our carbs? So in order to find your carbs, you have to break down your protein and fats into calories, and then you gotta subtract all that to find your carbs. So 1 gram of protein is 4 calories. So we're gonna multiply 192, what I got off of my calculations, 192 grams of protein, times that by 4. 192 times 4, that comes out to be 192 times 4 is 768. So 768 calories of my calories for the day are going to protein. Now fats are gonna have more nutrition in them, things like that. So it's gonna be higher in calories. 1 gram of fat is equal to 9 calories. So I have 56 grams of fat for the day, and that is gonna be times 9. So 56 times 9, that's gonna be 504. So 504 calories are going to fat, and 768 calories are going to protein. So you add those two up. So 504 plus 768 equals 1,272. Now you subtract that from the amount of calories you are taking in 1 day. So I'm having 1,900 calories. So 1,900 calories minus 1,272, which is the number I just got, and that comes out to be 1900 minus 1272, that comes out to be 628 calories. Now you have to divide that by 4 to find out how many carbs you need, because carbs, 1 gram of carbs is equal to 4 calories. So divide 628 by 4 and you come out to be 157 grams of carbs. So my macros on low carb day are sitting at 192 grams of protein, 56 grams of fat, and 157 grams of carbs. So at the end of the day, that is my macros on a low carb day. Now on a high carb day, you do the same thing, but instead of using that 2,400 calories and subtracting 500, you're gonna add 500 to it, because you need to be in a calorie surplus if you're trying to gain weight, and a calorie deficit if you're trying to lose weight. So on a high carb day, you need to be in a calorie surplus. So I'm gonna take that 2,400 calories and I'm gonna add 500 to it. So 24 or 500, that's 2,900 calories, and you do the same process. You use 2,900 calories to find your high carb day. Use the same process that I just showed you guys, and that's how you get your high carb day. So right now I'm sitting at I'm gonna do low carb, high carb. So I'm gonna do 2 low carb days and 1 high carb day. So that's gonna be my split for this week. I'll give you guys an update here in a couple days, but that is how I found my macros. That's what I'm doing for this prep. So hope you guys learned something from it. Yeah guys, so that's it. Hope you guys liked this video. Thanks for watching if you guys made it all the way to the end. So yeah guys, peace out. I'll see you next video.